and that is ratchet it up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on another team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Red Raiders will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So West Virginia's offense will go on the attack first. He'll ride his man on the option. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in, looking for space. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Texas Tech's offense will have its first possession of the game. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it down. Did the work himself. He'll work his way down to the 28.
They call 3rd down money down for a reason. Like, 2nd down, they get the sack, put them in a situation where it's a known passing situation. And how about this offense, man? They're trying to throw the football down the field, but this guy doesn't panic. He doesn't flinch. Does a nice job. Nobody covered. Doesn't force the football. And even better, takes off, scrambles, and gets the big first down for this offense.
Looking for space. It's Dickey. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Snagged in the middle. It's Carter. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Raiders will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They go to the wide receiver screen. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They just keep firing. Here's the pressure. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Virgil. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. First down here for the offense. Back to throw, it's Morton. Unleashes one. Catch in the middle, it's Eakin. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now if this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
West Virginia.
Off play action on first down. Got a man. It's Gallagher.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Shotgun snap on third down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barnes. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Offense needs a couple of yards on fourth down. Remember, they can get the first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's first and 10. Oh, they're after him.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to scramble. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Morton. Throws to the wideout. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Oh, and those are those where you're just looking at your hands, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Dang it, I should have caught that. Nice play, break on the football. That could have been a house call. That could have been a game changer, but just couldn't secure the interception.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Eakin. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. Back to pass. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pocket breaking down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the big fella. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Morton. Right down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's White.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
Gets it out fast. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. He wants to throw it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up third down.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Gonna take a shot. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here at the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Morton. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Those corner routes are really, really good versus cover 2. You know, the corner's playing zone coverage, and that receiver can push up the field and really break out between the safety and the corner, and had a lot of success on that one.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The snap sets up the throw. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Offense.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. And the Red Raiders have it in scoring position on first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They take the lead with the 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone. season because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Vaughn.
Well, this offense try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Wants to fire on second down. Got his man on the right. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Hand off from the shotgun. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll throw on 3rd and short. That's reeled in. It's Gallagher. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese. 4th and short, that means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Rush is on him. That's caught. It's Miller. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Looking to pass. It's Morton. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Vaughn. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw again. Lost one deep down the right side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's White. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down. Touchdown, West Virginia! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Morton. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Well, I think on the last play, they didn't get it to the sticks. They were hoping he'd be able to make the catch, make a guy miss, and advance the football. But because they couldn't execute, now it's 4th and long.
Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They unleashed an aerial assault. Takes it the other way. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to ride this running back.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Mountaineers are on the move.
Down, West Virginia.
They'll move the wide receiver. To the ground. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Jackrabbit.
Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch,
looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack marks the two-point try. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
and I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Well, this defense is still playing so hard here late in the game in the fourth quarter. Offense taking a shot into the end zone. Defender in incredible position, and he's able to knock that one away incomplete.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Red Raiders will snap it on first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Eakin. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And, guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. On the move. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. The short hands, it's Singleton. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Offense facing fourth down.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Under a minute to go. Just take a knee here and avoid the potential for disaster.
And we've seen it, Reese, very recently in schools that might be in the Sunshine State that decided to run the football and run plays, and it's come back to bite him. So there's nothing wrong, Jesse, with being conservative, taking a knee, taking the victory.
I think Miami and Georgia Tech are heeding your advice very, very carefully based on what we've seen in those recent years. Don't have to overthink this thing. Victory formation, leave the stadium with a W.
big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends to the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Throws to the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the quarterback's throwing from the pocket. He's trying to fit that football into a real small window down the middle of the field, and the defender's hit was able to jar the ball loose from the receiver. Great job.
He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. They've got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
The offense will use the timeout clock as stopped with 22 seconds left. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking for the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. They are running out of time and very little choice. Down 5 late, they'll go for it on fourth down. Finds him out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.